So this video is pretty much about some of the things that I learned through my first PC build, and this is pretty much stuff that I wish someone had told me when I was like building my parts list and actually like ordering the items and actually the assembly of my PC. So I'll give you a quick look right here. I need to work on my cord management. I actually just moved this one from one side of the desk to the other, so I'm still working on that. But you can see right here, yes, I do like RGB lighting. I think it's really cool. Some of the first things that I immediately noticed is, one, how easy it is to build a PC. It sounded like such a complicated concept because it's a computer, and I used to be a computer science major, and so honestly, I was just really intimidated by that. It's just really scary ordering your parts all at once, but pretty much it's wicked simple. I saw a quick video on how to do it, but honestly, I just had a friend help me out. But even then, it's like you literally plug everything into the motherboard, you plug everything in, and it fits. Like, it's just kind of it is actually a little intuitive. Just watch some videos on it. That's, I think, what helped me understand like what I needed to do. Okay, there is a way to get Windows 10 for free. I didn't pay for it at all, and you basically go to I think his name is Joey Delgado. I followed his exact method on how to get it. I had a couple issues because my flash drive was jacked up, but most people, it should be a pretty much like a very easy tutorial to follow. You get Windows 10 for free, and that's literally it. It's awesome. To know that graphics cards prices will fluctuate the most. So if you see a GTX 1070 for $470, it is very likely that in a couple months, especially around the time of November, December, or throughout like the holidays, that the prices will drop and go back up, so down to like $300. Like, they will fluctuate about $100. It's not uncommon to see that. Just keep an eye out for it. Quick thing on rebate forms, don't factor the price drop as part of the reason you think that you're saving on your PC parts. I didn't use any of my rebate forms at all when I ordered it, just because it's kind of a hassle to do. You don't need to order all of your parts at once. You can just do it in chunks over the course of time. That's what I did. I basically made a list. I said, here's the price that I need. Here's the cost of each price. As soon as I had enough money to buy the graphics card, to buy the power supply, I would just hit order on Amazon, let the thing ship right to me. And I honestly let them sit on the desk for like months at a time before I actually built it. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. Most of the time, like, you can return something if it isn't right. But ultimately, your parts are going to work if you're ordering them from the sites on PC Part Picker. None of those websites are a scam at all. Again, as you can already tell, I don't nitpick that much about graphics cards. Whether someone was saying a GTX 1070 or GTX 1080, like, there aren't a lot of profound differences. Besides, if you're not going to be gaming on anything above 1440p, I don't recommend a 1080. I literally would just get a 1070. Those things will crush 1080p, and you're not going to have any frame rate issues, and you know that it's going to be a very good graphics card overall, and it saves you like $100 too. I highly recommend getting RGB lighting, just because when you're actually assembling your PC and you're still just trying to make sure you're doing it right, sometimes it helps when the lights turn on and like the power supply's on, because you know it's actually working and you did something right. So it was just kind of a good reassurance that what was plugged in was working correctly. Don't share your build to everybody, just because like everyone's going to have something different to say. Everyone's going to critique your list, and so just find a list that you believe is good and just go with it. It really doesn't need to be that complicated. Whether you're going with AMD or Intel, if you just want to play video games and like you're not like a super computer nerd like me, like, just go with one that works. I have AMD. Everyone's like, oh, do Intel, buy an Intel card or whatever. I just did AMD because I saw the guy put a computer together using AMD, and I saw that his computer worked. That's all I did, and I love it. As soon as you have your computer actually up and running and you're at the desktop page, you have to install some drivers for your graphics card, because they're not going to work. It's not exactly plug and play as much as I wish it would be. So just know that you'll need to go on whatever website. So for me, it was GeForce. I had to go on GeForce's website, download their drivers, and just kind of like install it. That's all I had to do. Just know that you will need drivers. Your graphics card is not ready to run as soon as it powers up. It's not ready to be optimized for the best gaming performance. If you can, I highly recommend you just get someone who actually knows how to build a PC to help you in case there's some questions you have about the setup or anything like that. Okay, and then when you're actually ready to build it, I do not recommend you build it on carpet. Some people talk about static being an issue. I honestly, if you are going to be building a PC, most likely you should have a desk like this, right? You should have something just build it on top of that. Don't put the parts on the carpet just because you're going to lose them. But I never really worried about static with the power supply. Some people kind of freak out about potentially ruining their PC parts if that happens, but for the most part, most cases will come grounded, and they'll come in packaging that prevents static, so just keep them on that and just be organized when you put all of your stuff together. So if you want some more information on lessons learned from my first PC build, I have a website called entertainmentden.com. It's very geared towards just a very common sense approach to gaming setups, home theater setups, any kind of electronics that are related to like that. So just check out the link in the description, and you'll see the links to all the articles of anything you would ever kind of want to know about. So yeah, be sure to check it out or stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching.